What's up guys, JV2017 here, and today I'm bringing you all a Dragon Age Inquisition dragon walkthrough, and this dragon is located in the Hinterlands. It's probably one of the easiest ones, and you want to travel to the Dusklight Camp. It's towards the eastern side of the map, and you want to travel through this cavern cave looking place, and just keep going. You'll see this dragon fly around. Don't be worried, we're going to fight it in a minute. Just keep going through Lady Shayna's Valley until you reach a clearing, and this area is pretty much called the Blood Cliffs, if you were curious as well. So once you reach this area, the dragon will land. Let's talk about a few things before you even get into this fight. Number one, I would be level 12. I would not attempt this if you are lower than level 12. I'm playing on normal difficulty. It was still pretty tough. It took me 2 tries to beat this dragon. I guess it's not that tough, but I would not try this at level 10 or level 11. Be the same level as the dragon. The next thing I would keep in mind is your party. Bring a mage with barrier and bring a warrior to tank this dragon here. You need a warrior to kind of take a lot of that damage and throw up some guard and taunt the dragon as well. That's a smart idea. The last thing is use the tactical camera. I'll talk about, some really specific things with it, but use the tactical camera to your advantage. You can pause time, issue orders, all of that. That's a really smart thing to do. So let's get into the actual fight. First off, you'll fight the dragon. It'll be on the ground. It's normal. Then it'll fly around and shoot fireballs at you. That's when you use the tactical camera to move your party out of the way. You can't get hit by those fireballs. It's just not an option. It'll take down your health far too much. And then the dragon will land on one of 3 locations, and my advice is to take your entire party in the tactical cam and move them underneath the cliff so he can't shoot fireballs at you. That's just a really smart positioning tactic, I guess you could say, and it makes a lot of sense, and the dragon won't be able to hit you. He also has this move where he sucks you in with the wind. You guys saw that, and it actually killed me, so I had to grab Dorian and revive myself. And so when he does that, there's not much you can do other than wait it out, and then once it's done, you can pop into the tactical camera and move all of your party members out of the way, because the dragon will probably just melt everyone's face with fire. So it's probably not a good idea to keep everyone in your party there and vulnerable. And then it's just more of the same, just attacking the dragon, and then it'll fly up and do the same thing again, and it will shoot another fireball at you. So again, repeat the same kind of thing. And it's important to catch it right when it shoots the fireball, because you'll see Cassandra got hit really hard right there because I did not pause it in time. I just paused it in time right there. You could very clearly tell that, that's exactly when you want to pause it, because you can clearly get out of the way. And then I'm repeating the same process. You want to move your entire party underneath the cliff that the dragon lands on. At this point, the dragon will start to spawn its dragonlings, and it'll also do this like screech that will kind of stagger your entire team. We'll see it in a second here. There we go. Everyone is stunned, and its dragonlings come down, and they're fairly easy. They are not very difficult enemies, but I think, again, it's so important to stay underneath this cliff, because if you're getting shot by the dragon's fireballs while killing those dragonlings, it can be a serious problem. And so you see I'm repeating the same tactic again. After the dragon does that wing kind of suck you in move, I'm moving everyone out of the way, so he's not allowed to fire breathe everyone and just whack them with its giant claws. And there will be a point when you probably get less than half health on the dragon. It'll spawn dragonlings just while you're fighting it, while it's on the ground, not while it's flying through the air. And it's just really kind of a crowd control, kind of juggling act to take care of all those enemies while also watching out for the dragon, shooting fireballs at you. At this point, we're pretty much repeating the same process, and something I would say is don't panic when one of your teammates goes down. Just go and revive them. You can very easily go up to their body, hold A or whatever console you're on, and just revive them. It's not hard, and once you get the frost back to about 25% health, maybe 20% health, it'll fly up to that point, and it'll stun you again and spawn a bunch of dragonlings. So same process, just kill all of the dragonlings, and the frostback is not very deadly when he's up in that position and you're killing the dragonlings. So I wouldn't really worry about it, but now you pretty much only have one path towards the dragon. So at this point, you're very close, but be very careful when you're walking up to the dragon. because it can just shoot a fireball and down your entire team. That's not what you want to happen, and so be very, very careful when you're coming up here. So at this point, you're probably running out of potions. Maybe you're not, because you're just so good at the game, but at this point, my dragon glitched. As you can tell, my dragon looks like it's humping the side of the mountain. I don't know what's going on there, but for you guys, if the dragon does not glitch like it is on the screen right now, just burn this sucker down. Just use all of your high-powered abilities. I use Dorian's haste ability, so it slows down time and allows you to, get more attacks out. I used that ability and took down the dragon that way, and that was really easy to do that way. So use your focus abilities to really burn down the dragon, and no matter which party member you're using. So it'll give you a massive chunk of XP. You'll get an achievement if you haven't killed one before. It'll give you 1600 influence. That's a massive chunk. So it sounds like killing dragons gives you a ton of influence, and actually does influence the main story. So let's take a look at the loot here. It's actually pretty sweet. We got a superior belt of focus, which is really, really awesome. Really awesome belt there. And then Grand Enchanter's staff requires level 15. A very good staff there. Has a ton of magic. Great for a mage. And then Superb Amulet of Constitution gives you 10 Constitution. That's probably a really good piece to throw on your tank, or if you are the tank yourself, it's a good piece to use as well. That's all I got for you guys. I hope I helped you out with this dragon fight. It's a little tough at the beginning, but once you get down the rhythm, it's pretty simple, and of course it's going to be much more difficult on Nightmare mode, but I think if you use these same tactics and just really work at it, it'll be, pretty doable on Nightmare mode as well. So I hope you guys learned something new from this video, and if you did, remember to click that like button. I'd really appreciate it. Also, don't forget you can subscribe for more Dragon Age videos coming in the future. Talk to you guys next time. Peace.